All right, so I just saw that the trailer for Doomsday has finally dropped. I'm. Look, man, I don't even know what to say about this movie. I don't care. So, the job of this trailer is to make me actually care and want to see this movie. Let's see if that happens. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Here we go. Xavier's school.
Something's coming.
Patrick Stewart.
Something we may not.
Blinded by the light. He's been blinded.
Something we may not be able to deter.
Pretty classic comic book movie stuff here. You know, there's a massive force of evil that's coming, and it's just too big and too daunting for us.
Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
So is that Robert Downey Jr.? Pretty good accent there.
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
Fantastic Four. We got the Avengers. What's left of them.
They were far stronger than all of us put together, and they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one.
Okay, so we actually got a shot of Doom there. Okay. All right, we got Gambit, Shang-Chi.
Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together.
All right, I'm just going to say midway into this trailer, I don't care. I don't care. I feel like it's a Stephen A. Smith meme there. Nobody cares. I don't. At this point here, it's like, I feel like been there, done that. We've seen this before. It's just bigger. I'm going to need something to emotionally invest me in this movie. Other than the fact that, look at all these characters in this movie joining forces to fight Dr. Doom. So far, I am underwhelmed. And granted, there's a lot of spectacle here. They're definitely throwing a lot at me to try to get me interested in this movie. And I think I do think some MCU fans are going to enjoy this because of all these cameos or, getting to see some of their favorite characters on screen joining forces. But so far, we're about halfway. Let's see.
Put aside your petty squabbles. Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. Mark my words.
Yeah, the speech by Chris Hemsworth. I mean, I really enjoyed Chris Hemsworth as Thor, but this speech is just not really working for me.
We're going to need a miracle.
And then Captain America shows up.
Well,
It's not possible.
And here's where I'm supposed to be like, whoa, wow. It just feels gimmicky to me at this point, unfortunately, because nothing has really built up to this moment to get me invested in this story like Infinity War did. Or rather, I should say everything that came before Infinity War and Endgame. There was a build-up. There was an actual build-up to Thanos. And when he finally arrived in Avengers Infinity War, I mean, they really did a great job of building his character, developing that character. Unfortunately, they completely destroyed it all in Endgame. But I'll say this, Endgame still managed to pack somewhat of a punch because of all of the buildup over the years. There was, going from these individual characters to the Avengers movie. Then you set up Thanos. And so there was a storyline, there was this thread going throughout all of these movies. There's been nothing for this. So when I see Steve Rogers show up, it just feels like desperation, which is a shame because this should be an awesome moment. But the problem is we also got news that he was going to be in the movie. So it's not really that much of a shock that we see him in the trailer. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I'm going to level with you. There was a part of me that thought that maybe, just maybe, this trailer was going to do something. There's nothing in this trailer that emotionally draws me in. It just, at this point, this whole entire thing, and bringing Robert Downey Jr. back as Doctor Doom, it all just feels like a big freaking gimmick. And I think that Marvel is going to find out that you can't make a string of bad movies or movies that people just are not interested in. Then all of a sudden, pack an entire movie with a huge, massive cast and hope that people show up and are still just as engaged as they were for that first Avengers movie and Endgame and Infinity War. I mean, I could be absolutely wrong. This movie could do 2.8 billion plus. Maybe it is going to cross the 3 billion threshold. But what I'm seeing here is just not anywhere near the level of hype I felt for Infinity War, and especially after Infinity War, Endgame. I was disappointed by Endgame, but I was still very hyped about that trailer and what was going to transpire. What were your thoughts on this? Let me know in that comment section below. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one.